What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Polar here, back at it again. Today we have another Dragon Ball Super discussion. This one is mainly going to be revolving Dragon Ball Super episode 129 and the events that lead prior and after this one. Before we get into this discussion, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, subscribe, as well as turn on notifications for more Dragon Ball Super news, information, updates, collab discussions, and stuff like that. And also be a part of the community. This way we can discuss what's going to be happening and our thoughts and opinions on the matter in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, in this particular video, Dragon Ball Super episode 129, Mastering Ultra Instinct, Transcending the Limit is what the title is going to be, and we're going to be discussing this. So, we know, as of the current time of this recording, that Android 17 has just eliminated himself, and Jiren's still in the ring. It's Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku still left on Universe 7's side. And what we know is that we know brief moments of Jiren's history and things of that matter, and what his motivations are, but we're still very unclear about his wish. We know in Dragon Ball Super episode 128, Vegeta most likely is going to be eliminated because it's titled Vegeta Will Fall. And plus the events prior to this, he used Final Explosion, almost every one of his main moves, and fought God of Destruction Toppo. So what this brings to question here is that in episode 129, is this where Goku is going to be left alone to fight Jiren? Now we know Frieza's in the ring, but as of episode 127, to our surprise, Golden Frieza jumped into a fight with Jiren and got completely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. So this means that Frieza in his current state is completely useless against Jiren. The only way we can see Frieza having any use whatsoever is if in this storyline there's 4 different real possibilities that could possibly happen here, and that would be probably killing himself, distracting Jiren in the final moments, like the final attack that Goku launches at Jiren, betraying both Goku and Jiren at the same time, or Frieza unlocks maybe a new ability. This one's far-fetched, or maybe unlocking a higher ability that can assist Goku in the defeat of Jiren, with him turning into a good guy. But tell me what you guys think about that in the comment section below. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is going to be what happens here, because Goku, as you guys can see, he's not doing very well right now, and he's going to get his back pushed against the wall, and most likely, since Vegeta is going to get ringed out or probably decimated in some way, shape, or form. I'm not saying he's going to die, but just get completely beaten down, because you see in all the leaked images, all of these preview shots, he has no armor on or anything. He's gripping his arm. He's giving it all. And right now, with the MVP 17 out, and Vegeta probably being the runner-up MVP, Frieza and Goku have to step up here. Now, Frieza hasn't had his hype lived up to yet in the tournament. Now, Goku with Ultra Instinct, do you guys think it's been lived up to this moment? I think this is where it's been waiting for us to see this all be unraveled, because that image before the tournament even began, or before they even unveiled the original form of Ultra Instinct, was in our head since the beginning. And I think this is the time where it has to come into fruition. With Vegeta being out, Goku's going to have his back against the wall, which is going to push him into this form. Now, him being able to master this, and maybe an episode, don't you guys think that might be a bit of a stretch? What I see here happening is he might unlock a higher level of it, but not be entirely mastered right away. I think he's going to adapt to it per every minute of the episode until like the very end. And I have a feeling that with Frieza still in the ring, this means that Ultra Instinct may not be enough to master the battle. I mean, not to like match up with Jiren, because what happens here is, even if Goku masters Ultra Instinct, why do we still need Frieza in this ring? I feel like he needs to assist Goku in some way, shape, or form. And on top of that, Jiren hasn't unveiled his true power or been pushed to the wall yet. Yes, he powered up a bit, showed us a bit of his aura, and flexed his being and whatnot, but I still haven't seen Jiren too stressed. We know he can take damage. We've seen him take a bit of like battle damage, especially you see his scratches on his back and stuff like that, but we haven't seen him panic. I want to see him panic and like backed into a corner and have some fear in him, because there's only a couple episodes left. We got a small amount of backstory for Jiren. We need more characterization from him, more character development of some sort, because this character right now, if you guys don't agree with me on this, tell me in the comment section below, but I still say that he's underdeveloped, underutilized, and still very much rushed. I would say the same for Frieza, and they did the same exact thing with Toppo, but I just don't want this to happen. I want Jiren to be more fleshed out, so I want his back to be pushed against the wall. I want him to feel like he used every single thing in his ability to take down Goku and Frieza without it feeling like Goku's gonna overpower him way too fast, because if you guys think about it, within 48 minutes, or was it roughly 40 plus minutes, Goku in this tournament has unlocked a new form and mastered it. Now comparing this to the other previous things in Dragon Ball Z, or even earlier in Dragon Ball Super, we had over 100 episodes of Super Saiyan Blue being the spotlight. Yes, there was mixtures of it with Super Saiyan Blue times 10 Kaioken, or even Fusion, but that was the main thing for Dragon Ball Super. Super Saiyan God was only there for how many episodes before it was replaced by Super Saiyan Blue, and here we have Ultra Instinct in the time span of just 40 plus minutes, not even, and it's just out there as the strongest form ever. He's mastering within that time limit. You guys can either say that this tournament really did bring out everything, or you guys can start calling it the tournament of ass pulls. Tell me what you guys think about that in the comment section below as well. They need to flesh out Jiren here because Brian still has the placeholder for most annoying enemy ever. She has more character development, more of an arc than Jiren and Toppo did, and that's the bad thing here because we know that it's gonna end on episode 131. They haven't done enough to flesh this character out, to make him satisfying enough. They annoyed us with Brian, and it got to the point where we didn't want her in the show anymore, and they wasted so much valuable time with that, where they could have given that to Toppo, they could have given that to Frieza, they could have given that to Jiren, and here we are in the final few episodes where this show could potentially, but most likely not, end on a cliffhanger. Now, a lot of people are like, how do you know what episode 131 is going to be? Guys, I have a feeling that episode 131 is going to be just mainly the epilogue, because with only a few minutes left in this tournament, they don't have too much to just leave it off in a cliffhanger like that. They still have to have some sort of closure in that last minute. So that's why episode 131 is going to be dedicated to that. Will this fight drag into that? There's still a chance. But with the way this is seeming like it's going, episode 130 is going to be the ultimatum with the final battle. Will the battle end at that very end of the episode, or will it take place in the ending of 131? Most likely, it's going to be end of 130. That's why there's only going to be like a 2-episode split between 129 and 130 with the battle. That's what I see. So 129 to 130 is going to be the battle. Then 131, the finishing, closing epilogue. Because no matter what, even if they're leaving this on a hiatus, they still have to close off this arc in a very satisfying way. And they have to make use of what they've been given here. With that being said, they're going to have to dedicate a good 20 minutes or so, the entire episode, into closing this off properly, because if they don't, that's gonna leave us hanging for how long? Yes, they call that a cliffhanger, but you just can't leave a series up and down like that, especially one with no manga, because other shows such as like Attack on Titan, yes, they leave us on certain spots of the manga or stuff like that, but we have a timing of when it's coming back in some way, shape, or form. We have mangas. This does not have any of those things, so this is why I wouldn't say it's going to end on a cliffhanger, and that would be my educated guess with that one. Now, with this being said, all of this being said, I'm looking forward to mastering Ultra Instinct's episode, Transcending the Limit. Am I going to be very critical about it? I think I will be, because if he gets this new form, if he masters Ultra Instinct, do you guys think he's going to be able to top what he did to Kefla? Because with that Kamehameha, that stands out as one of the highlights of the Tournament of Power. What do you guys think he's going to bring to the table with this? Because I don't think the Spirit Bomb is going to be enough. I think the Spirit Bomb, the Genki Dama, has been overutilized in terms of like, in this tournament, they've already used it once. They've used it in all the major fights, even in GT, if you guys want to count that canon or not, which is not made by Akira Toriyama, so it is what it is. It's even been utilized in that. So do you guys think he's going to end up using the Spirit Bomb again? Do you think he's going to do something as badass as he did to Kefla? I feel like he has to pull out another flashy move like that, where it's like it's not constrained to the physics that we already know with Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. I feel like he has to pull something out of the bag to take out Jiren in a flashy way like that, just to solidify this. But they have to stall this out until the end of episode 130 or at the very beginning of episode 131. If Jiren gets taken out before then, that is going to be bad. Very bad for this arc. It's going to make this arc feel like a letdown with all of the hype revolving Jiren. There was a ton of hype revolving Toppo, and I don't think they lived up to it. And now, as well as Frieza having his role, how is he going to fit into this with this major battle taking place? Because if he does not do something that just starstrucks all of us, that is yet another wasted characters. 2 wasted characters, second to Goku here. Because even if Goku does not master, or even if he doesn't utilize Mastered Ultra Instinct to its fullest, I'll still be contented with that because it's Goku. But Jiren and Frieza, with everything they've been through to this point, them not using these characters to the fullest is going to really ruin this arc, and I am very scared for this. That's why I'm going to continue watching the show, because they have me panicking here. Like, how are you going to end Dragon Ball Super without making these characters feel like not feeling shallow? Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe for more. Make sure you guys comment down below with your thoughts and opinions on the ideas I presented here. I appreciate you guys so much. Dragon Ball Super episode 129, Mastering Ultra Instinct. It's going to be a very interesting episode, but Will it live up to the hype? Until next time, everybody take care. Peace.